Sensational record of 26 wins, no losses. He has 24 big wins coming by way of knockout tonight in his 11th world title appearance. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the popular and acclaimed five-time three-division world champion, the hard-hitting, undefeated, reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervante.
And now introducing his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the blue and red trim. He weighed in at 129.5 pounds. His record stands unbeaten, 13 victories, 10 wins by knockout. Fighting out of Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, El Droide, Hector Luis Garcia.
Welcome to OTB Boxing School, where we make casual fans real fans. Apologize about the layoff. Y'all see the credentials on the screen. It's holiday season. Happy holidays to all of the students and faculty at OTB Boxing School. But we got Gervante Davis, Hector Luis Garcia. Let's get into it so we know what we're going to be looking at. What I wanted to show y'all first was Hector Garcia's lead hand. He does a lot with that lead hand. As you can see him check the distance with it. And once he checked the distance, he goes. But his defensive flaw is something that's going to be highly deficient for him. As we can see him get check hooked as he stabs down to the body. And we're going to look at some other things that we know Gervante going do when he go to shoot that little stab. So I don't want to see that without in the course of this fight at least twice in the same round. But look at him stay in the same head slot, and we won't see him throw a punch where he moves his head out of that head slot. Now the deficiency with you having your head in that head slot is it's right over that front shoulder, and when I know it's gonna be there, ass bags is what he gets, and ass bags is what will be given out by any opponent who in which you notice has his head in that same head slot right over his lead shoulder. Because once I know that you gonna be there, now it allows me the ability to not only punch but strike and bring my hips with me throughout the course of the fight. So I can, what we call that is sit down on my punches. Now what I wanted to show you right there is we can see him get countered over the top, because with that stab down to the body, Gervante is only 5'5". So you can best believe if you ever try that shit, he's gonna counter you. Now what I wanted to show you here is the lead hand. As you can see him go land the overhand right, but he stays in the same head slot and gets hit with the same goddamn punch that he just got dropped with. Now this is something that that Gervante is going to take up on. He is a very intelligent and high IQ fighter. Now in this clip I just wanted to show you some more of everything he does with the lead hand, because he does a lot with that lead hand. He's a southpaw. There's gonna be a southpaw matchup. So as you can see him check the distance right there, shoot the jab, and then what's he do once he know that he got the distance? He go, and when he go, he lands that overhand left hand, in which we seen him drop Chris Colbert with in the beginning. And now Avalar is a little woozy. You can see him jumping around trying to get his legs back. So I can't wait to see how Gervante is gonna deal with that lead hand. And we will, as you can see him right here, look at him check the distance again. Now he can see the weight transition from Avalar coming, and that you want to close the distance. What he do? He land a check hook right on his jaw. So we've seen him on the front foot, back foot, land jabs, check the distance with that check hook, and land lead crosses. You understand? And now we just seen him land one over the right hand. On the back foot. But what I wanted to show you there is how unorthodox he is when he does have head movement. Now when he does display this head movement, we can see Avalar laying that overhand right hand. So don't try no goofy ass shit like that in this Gervante Davis fight. Stay in your lane, fight your fight. Last time we seen Gervante, we wondered if Rolly would be smart enough to land some of these punches. As you can see him go inside, outside, fake the jab, and then land the left hand, which is the same combination that we seen Gamboa have success with, which showed me that Bullet and Rolly was in the film room and they did their homework, and we love that at OTB Boxing School. We gonna give props where it's due. However, we did see him just laying that counter off of that jab from Gervante. Now Gervante don't have a bad jab. However, he's 5 foot. Even though he has a 67.5-inch arm reach, at 5'5", that jab is going to be obsolete against anybody with a 2-inch or more height deficiency against you, because now you're not using the jab to land it, you're using it to close distance, and I know that. And once I know that, all I have to do is get my head out the line to counter you, just as Rolly did. Now we gonna see how Gervante dealt with a bigger fighter, which he normally does, but a bigger fighter who is active with that lead hand. That's the reason I'm showing y'all the Barrios film. Now, what he'll do to deal with that lead hand is he'll go to a high guard and he'll just make sure his lead hand is higher than yours. When he does that, that's a way for him to control the line, and that is A++ level boxing. This is something that we used to see the greats like Floyd Mayweather do. Sugar Ray Leonard used to do this, but it eliminates and it makes the lead hand obsolete, because now I can see that your purpose, as we see him stay in the same head slot and get caught with that jab, you are susceptible to jabs. However, when I go to that high power lead guard, then I can see your weight transition. So I see the power hand before it comes, and I'm able to get my head off of the line of the jab, because it allows me to reflex the reflex instant reaction time for me to deal with the right hand when it comes. So if I'm watching shoulders, then, which is opposite shoulder theory, if this shoulder moves, the right hand is coming. The opposite shoulder that moves is the shoulder that's coming. So anybody that's watching shoulders, and when they go to that high guard, you understand, and they go to pawing at that lead hand, then you best believe they're doing that with a counter effect. And that counter effect, as we know from Gervante, he's gonna give you an ass bag, and he's seen it, which is why we see him right here telling Mario Barrios that I'm gonna knock your ass out. Now Barrios made an adjustment. What do you do to the high guard? You change the levels. So now you don't just have to worry about, now you can't just paw and reflect, and use your reflexes to counter my high guard, to counter my lead hand, because I've changed the level. So now it's not only coming from here, but it's coming from down here as well. And when he did that, he had success against Gervante Davis. Look at him as he's figuring it out now. Oh, he know when it's coming from here. So what he do? Change the levels, and he sees, oh, I can close the distance when I change the levels. We gonna keep on doing that. So now what's he do? Paul to check his distance, and watch him when he make this slight little dip. It's a slight dip. It's not a big dip, but you'll see him make the adjustment. There you go, right there. Look, right there. Now Gervante know. Oh shit. Look at him trying to hold him and keep him close to him and check the distance, because now I got to worry about it coming from down there. I have to be able to touch you to give my reflexes time to react. Therefore, you understand? Look, boom. You didn't let me close the distance again? Now watch Barrios. Okay, we gonna roll with it. Now let's put something together. Let's make sure you right there. We gonna stab over there. Make sure your ass is on the line. Now that you on the line, change the levels and bang. Oh, have some success, huh? Oh, made a motherfucker do a dance, huh? Now Gervante gon' dance. Now we see what he do when he make him dance all night. Hey, but yeah though. But you can see that when you change the levels in that, and I really look forward to seeing if Hector Garcia and his corner has prepared for some of these adjustments that'll be necessary for him to have some success. Because if not, and your head remains in that head slide, as we see Gervante double up the jab and then land that, the kid has such a high boxing IQ that you have to show him different looks. So what we want to look for throughout the course of this fight, and what's going to tell us the amount of success that Hector Luis Garcia is gonna have, is the different looks that he can display for us. If we could see him moving his head to close the distance, moving his head off the front foot, off the back foot, changing the levels, these are some of the things that you're gonna have to do in order to land that punch on Gervante. Because if he knows that your head is gonna be there, as we can see this short display of him giving out ass bag after ass bag, then you are gonna get one, Mr. Garcia. I can promise you that. So what I want to see from you is some head movement. Not only that, I want to see you do more. I want to see you do a little less with the lead hand. Therefore, you can have the deceptiveness when you need to display the different looks, and you can counter Gervante as he starts to press and put his foot on the gas pedal, and you can have success. Every fighter is beatable, as I'm going to continue to show y'all at OTB Boxing School. No fighter is unbeatable. Everybody has flaws within this boxing game, man, and that's what we gonna concentrate on showing y'all. So I enjoy breaking this fight film down for y'all. I apologize about the holiday season layoff, but this is gonna be a hell of a fight, man, and it's gonna be a great chess match, and I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly how Gervante Davis deal with the lead hand, because the kid is smart, and you can see him perfecting his craft and becoming more confident in his craft, which is why now he's starting to take these type of fights. We applied that at OTB Boxing School. Y'all know how hard I was on Gervante Tank Davis. So when I see the evolution of him as a fighter, the evolution of him as a man, the growth of him as an individual, then we applied that, and as well as a boxer. So we applied that, and I really look forward to seeing Hector Luis Garcia. What adjustments does he make? What different looks can he show us? You understand? What exactly is his ceiling, and how capable is he of executing some of these different adjustments that we've displayed, as well as fixing some of his deficiencies. Apologize about that. Now, let's get to the holiday season. Yeah, we had a little layoff, man. I apologize about that. We will not be having any more. We will have the schedule up for the 2023 year. However, we want to thank all of the students, faculties, and we want to wish y'all a very Merry Christmas and a safe holiday season, man. We also will be having, before the new year, we'll be giving you Better Beef, Anthony Yard, as well as Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. And then we gonna follow that up with Gervante Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. So it's gonna be an exciting 2023 in boxing. Shout outs to PBC for reaching out to the guy. Made it a very blessed year for me, and I appreciate y'all continuing to approve the copyrights for my film watches. So OTB Boxing School class, student, faculties, we gonna give a big thank you to PBC in the comments. And matter of fact, if I can get 50 comments on this video today, y'all can get, which one I say was next? Better Beef, Anthony Yard. Y'all can get Better Beef, Anthony Yard Christmas morning. So go ahead, everybody, drop a comment. Let me know what you like, dislike about the video. If you've seen anything that I didn't, please comment. Let the guy know. And we about ready to dismiss class. So on that, we gonna let y'all go enjoy y'all holiday. We tried to keep it as short as we could. We'll have an extended breakdown as well as the show schedule, show times. We'll do breakdowns for each of these fights on that Friday before the fight coming up in 2023. Also, we'll have a morning show called Highly Debatables, which will feature OTB. And we just gonna reach a couple topics that's debatable within the world on all levels. So y'all look forward to that. And then y'all know me and the co-host. Y'all go ahead, get over there and sub to him. He working heavy over there at Ohio Runs Boxing, as well as happy holidays to all the Ohio fighters. Big ups to the homie Booby Aki. Bubakar Aki Silla. Man, you fought your ass off. Hell of a fight, champ. And on that, we gonna dismiss class. Shout out to B&B Boxing as well. Appreciate y'all reaching out to the guy, man. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all of it. But I enjoy breaking this fight down for y'all, man. On that, we gonna dismiss class. Class dismissed.